So
Can you get everyone to mute?
I will be posting this on YouTube, the YouTube Fans Camp page. So if you know anybody that's not on here, and I'll also email it out to take a look at it there. And I'm going to share my screen. All right, can everybody see? Not the Star Wars stuff.
Where are we staying?
The A-Loft. Turk. All right. I muted Turk just for that. All right. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. There we go. I think we're good. All right, we're good now. All right, so let me go back to sharing the screen. All right. Can everybody see this? Show me some thumbs up if you can see the slideshow. All right.
I see it, but I don't know how to do a thumbs up.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
You guys see it? All good? Thumbs up. Can I see some thumbs up? Make sure I'm good. Okay. All right. So thanks for joining, guys. I know a lot of you are super excited about all this. I am as well. You know, this is the first time we're doing this. Other camp, if you want to call it that. You know, I'm looking forward to it. Been something I've been wanting to do for years, and now I finally got the blessing to start exploring other options and giving you guys more opportunities to play some baseball under the Mets umbrella. So I'm looking forward to it immensely. So as you all know, next week, next Thursday, we'll all be in Syracuse. Just for the agenda through this, you know, I'll go over some basic info, the schedule. I'll go through the schedule, some miscellaneous stuff, what to bring. It's more like a packing list. We'll show you some stuff for OCC, some stuff at the stadium. Go over the maps that I sent you just so you guys have a clearer picture of where to go and whatnot. And then we'll open it up for questions at the end. So just as reminders, basic info, everybody's guaranteed 5 games. The 2 teams that make it to the end on Sunday will play the championship game. We will be playing at MBT Stadium, Met Syracuse Stadium, and OCC, which is the college field that we're going to be playing at. MBT, we'll be playing there both games on the first day, and then we'll split off morning, afternoon, kind of like what we do at regular camp on Friday and Saturday, and then only the Met Stadium on Sunday for the championship game. The hotel, as you all have seen in my most recent email, which was a very big headache of mine, especially coming back from vacation. Staybridge they didn't kick us out, but they were saying we had to double up and triple up, and I said that's not going to work. So I went out to A-Loft and got them. Luckily enough, they had all the rooms that we needed. So we will be staying at A-Loft. I know it's a little bit more expensive, so for those who had to book a room ahead of time, I'm sorry about that, but I'm not even getting a Mets rate for this the hotel at this point. So, but I can say the hotel is newer. It looks a whole lot nicer, and it has a bar. Staybridge did not have a bar, so I think that's a good trade-off.
Hey, Doug?
Yes.
When I called, they gave me a Mets rate for the extra night.
Oh, that's nice of them, because they sure
It was
didn't give me
$30
one.
cheaper than the rate on the website.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't give me one.
You want me to call for you?
No, that's good. I'm glad you guys got the rate. I'm glad you guys are getting the rate.
Why don't you get Staybridge to pay for the overage of costs since they screwed you?
Yeah, well, I haven't even heard back from them.
I assume they want to have a good relationship with the Mets, and they really.
Well, they have a partnership with us, which is really weird. So does A-Loft, and so does Embassy, and none of them wanted to give us a rate for this group, so it's not a big deal.
It's only what, 60 rooms?
Something like that, yeah.
Wow, they don't value business. Okay.
Anyways, So just some things for you to bring, and remind that it's only wood bats, cleats, batting gloves. Again, we'll go over some more what to bring later on. As far as dress goes, guys, it's all casual. We're not doing any awards dinner. We're not giving out any special awards or anything like that. So you don't need to dress up like you would at the regular camp for the awards dinner. I want everybody comfortable, laid back. This is more of just a tournament, you know, hanging out with each other, having fun. So there's no formalities or anything during the dinners, especially the first night where it's literally dinner in between the games. So don't feel like you need to dress up for any reason. We are going to be playing by fantasy camp rules. I did send out the rules earlier. There's going to be some modifications to it, like the inning limit pitching. I'm going to get rid of it for this camp just to see how it goes. And pickoffs will be allowed. So be very careful when you're on the base leading off, because a pitcher can pick off. However, with that being said, if the pitcher attempts to throw the ball to first, second, or third, wherever, and overthrows the ball, there will be no running after the ball and hurting yourself. That batter or the runner will get an automatic base, only one base. If the ball rolls to the fence, dugout, whatever position it is. Same thing goes with the catcher. The catcher can throw to first or third. If the outfielder is not doing his job and is not backing up, the runner will get an automatic base awarded to them if the ball is completely thrown over the third baseman's head.
Does that mean there's going to be box then, Doug?
What's that?
Are you going to have box then too with pickoffs?
Yes, box have always been a thing. Even in regular camp, box have always been a thing. It's just never been really called because no one tries to pick off anybody. So box are a thing as well. Camp veterans. All right, so I know this was a debate amongst a lot of you. I know there's a few rookies on here and a few guys that have not been to camp in a really long time, so they may not have a blue jersey. So for the rookies, new guys that are coming to this, you're going to have your Syracuse jersey. I've gotten pants for those who asked and requested pants, for the most part. But the blue jerseys for the veterans, if you want to bring those, just to swap out in your uniforms. You're not required to. Your teammates that are new are going to be wearing their Syracuse jerseys for both games during the day. So if you guys want to match, there's that. But a lot of guys did not want to wear their pinstripes because they said it would be confusing, which I don't understand, but that's okay. I will back off and let you guys wear your blue jerseys for the other game if you do not want to wear your Syracuse jersey at the for the second game. So bring your blue jerseys with the pin bottoms. You don't need to bring the grays. Don't bring the gray pants. Do yourself a favor, not bring a whole wardrobe with you and save on the travel with the clothing. Laundry will be done once a day at the end of the day. So there's no midday laundry or anything like that. Craig is the clubhouse guy up in Syracuse. He will be by himself, except for the fact I think Molly is going to be there for a couple days. So let's not kill him and try to get him to wash constantly throughout the day. So at the end of the day, drop your clothes off. When we get there, we'll go over all that. But, just keep in mind that your laundry will be done at the end of the day. Pairings. A lot of you have asked about pairing up with teammates. Please email me who you want to be teamed up, if you want to be teamed up with anybody. Okay. I need those prior to the camp. So send those over tonight, today, tomorrow, but get them over to me so I can start lining that up.
Is there a limit?
No.
So guys could pick their own team?
No, not okay. Leave it to no more than 3. No more than 3. No more than 3. And stop interrupting me, Ned. Questions at the end, guys, please. Pairings. Okay, yeah, I already did that. Stats. We're not going to keep individual stats. Okay, we're only going to keep track of the scores of the game and the runs of the game. That's it. There's really, since there's no awards being given, there's really no need to hire people to do stats. The main focus is finding out who wins the game and going from there. Waiver and med form. I will have everybody obviously when you check in. I'll be outside. I'll show you on the map where we'll be doing all that. There'll be a waiver, obviously, that you guys are all familiar with by now. and also a med form just to give the trainers. And then games are 2-hour limits. So umpires will, at their discretion, if a game's tied and we're running close to time, we'll make the decision whether we start putting a person on second to speed up the game, like we do in regular camp. Okay. So the day-to-day, here's what it looks like. So on the first day, I know most of you, the vast majority of you are coming in the day before, which is great. You don't have to worry about rushing in the morning or driving 4 hours from the city or wherever you're coming from. But if you are coming in early, you need to make sure you're at the stadium by 11 o'clock. That's when the report is. We need to make sure we get everybody in so we can start doing the showcase. So lunch will be served around 11:30, and then we're going to go 12:30 straight into batting practice first, and then we're going to do the fielding drills. Similar to the regular camp, we may not split everybody up. I haven't decided yet, but just for the coaches to get an idea. And by the way, just so everybody knows, Lynn and Wendy are going to be the secondary coaches. So we'll pick a team for them later. But just so you guys know, there'll be a showcase. I know a lot of these guys, these coaches are very familiar with a lot of you, but some of you, like I said earlier, are new and stuff. So basically what they'll do is they'll take notes and then have that ready for the draft later on that day. So from BP to fielding, then we'll do pitching and catching in the bullpen. And then myself, and the coaches will go behind closed doors. We'll go to a conference room and we'll do the draft. And then we'll slate it for the first game at 4:30. The team names, we're not going to do any special team names. We're just going to do Binghamton, New York, St. Lucie, and Syracuse. So when we figure out the teams, we'll give the team names, and then the schedule is as follows on here, which I believe I sent out already to you guys. But dinner will be served in between the games. So we'll do the first game and the second game at 7 o'clock, both at the stadium. And then the laundry obviously will be done that day and everything. Then the second day, Friday, since we got kicked out of Staybridge, ALOF does not have breakfast, so we'll be having a little something at the stadium for you guys in the morning. We'll have a meeting in the morning, go over anything we need to go over. And here's the important thing. On Friday and Saturday, when we go to OCC, the two teams that are playing over at OCC, before you guys drive over there, I need someone to be volunteer to take the equipment over there. Now, we can leave it there midday.
And coaches.
But on the way back, we'll need to bring it back on the afternoon game. So, and I'll be bouncing them back and forth. Obviously I can't be in one place more than one, or split myself into multiple places, but we'll just need to make sure we grab all of our gear. Game 2 in the morning, 10 a.m. We'll have lunch at the stadium, and then the games in the afternoon are around 3 o'clock. Again, like I said, these are timed. So we need to make sure we all get there on time. The umpires will be there on time, and we need to make sure we're ready for them. Laundry, again, like I said, is done. So anybody that finishes the day at OCC will come back to the stadium, drop off their stuff, take showers, and then you can bounce. On time. On Saturday, we'll do the same thing. It's just like regular camp. Breakfast in the morning, meeting if we need it. Grab the gear for OCC. Everybody goes out, plays the game in the morning at 10, on lunch, game 5 at 3 o'clock. During that break, after we figure out the semifinal games the beginning of the playoffs, I guess if you want to call it, will be that afternoon. And then we'll have the Mets dinner. So this dinner at night, it's going to be in the Metropolitan Club, which is a really nice club there at the stadium. Again, this is not a formal awards dinner. We're just going to go there. We're going to have a good time. Last I've heard, it has not changed, but Jim Beam representative will be there giving samples out and stuff like that. We also have a cigar guy. I think he's going to come out as well, a local cigar guy. And then we're going to have the game playing on all the TVs and the big screen, and watch there's a doubleheader that day with Atlanta, so the pretty important games play that day. So we'll all just sit down, eat some food, and watch some baseball. And then Sunday morning, we'll have breakfast in at the stadium, and then I doubt we'll have a meeting. I don't think we'll need that. And then we'll bounce right into the championship game bright and early. And then we'll crown the champion of the very first annual Syracuse Mets Summer Classic. And then I do have the ring sizers, so we'll be able to get everybody's ring sizes there and see who our lucky champions will be. Other miscellaneous items, the locker rooms will open at 7:30 in the morning every day, except for the first day. First day, the locker room will be open at 11 when check-in is required. Trainers, so HSS originally said they were going to bring 2. They're only bringing 1. So I've been on the phone the last 2 days trying to find another trainer. I did find one from Upstate Orthopedics. They will be bringing someone out, but they're only going to come out Friday and Saturday. So Thursday we'll have 1 trainer on site, and Sunday we'll only have 1 trainer on site. But guys, so this is very important. They are there to make sure, obviously, everybody's good to go if an injury occurs. Hopefully not. But they are only going to do basic things. Nothing crazy like at regular fantasy camp. Taping, icing, administering, ibuprofen or whatever drug you need. All that stuff that we'll be doing. Stretching and massaging and stuff like that. But there is the hot and cold tubs you guys will be able to use as well. Now, I will warn you, you guys are very spoiled in the St. Lucie. The hot and cold tubs, if you've ever seen Major League and you see those little tubs with the little motors in it, that's what these are. And only one person can get it there at a time. So don't be fighting over them, please. The store will be open on the first night of games. So I know a few of you have asked about going in the store and buying some Syracuse merch, which they said they'll have the store open for you guys if you are interested in that. And obviously we can't have fantasy camp without beer. So there will be a beer and water in the coolers, just like in regular camp. What else? So what to bring, this is kind of like your packing list. All the basic stuff, baseball mitts, rubber, plastic cleats, jocks, borders, gloves, helmets, bats. So you can bring, I will have bats and helmets and that stuff there. But I highly recommend you bring your own if you're a germaphobe. But swimming trunks, shower shoes, personal hygiene, blue uniform top for veterans, cash for tips for the clubhouse dues. Bring some workout clothing like shorts and t-shirts. I don't want to I don't want to spoil the surprises of what I'm giving you guys, but I am giving everybody a dry fit type shirt with your name on the back and number. So wear that during the showcase. Don't wear your uniform. But at least it has your name on the back, and then that way the coaches know who you are. That's just one of the things I'm giving you. I will say this, I didn't have it on here. If you prefer those blue Royal soccer socks, those tube socks that go up to your knees, bring them. I am giving you guys socks, but they are not your typical blue socks that you're thinking of. So again, without spoiling what I'm giving you, just keep in mind that if you are super into those blue knee-high socks, bring them. I mean, it never hurts to bring them anyways, just in case. So bring those. I will have belts for you guys. The socks. You're getting a Syracuse hat. I added that recently. Other things, Sharpies, pens for autographs. I mean, Turk, Mackey, Kevin Baez, and Eric Hillman are the coaches. So if you guys want anything signed by them, you can bring that. And then a phone battery pack. Your typical stuff that you bring when you go on vacation and stuff. Don't forget. So OCC, it's a very beautiful field. Really enjoyed it there. Their dugouts are amazing. Here's some pictures. So this is the main entrance of where you'll go into. The parking lot is right behind this entrance, like to my back from taking this photo. I'll show you the map where you're going to park and stuff. It is all turf, but it's very nice, very clean. And I think it's new, but I mean, it's immaculate. It's really nice. So I think you guys will enjoy playing on there. The stadium, I know some of you have been there, and I have the addresses too, by the way. And I did send you an updated list. I'll probably send it to you again just to make sure everybody has it. Syracuse Mets Stadium, it's absolutely beautiful. It was redone right after St. Lucie was redone. It's very, very nice. The bullpens are in the outfield. Yeah, back here, if you can see my mouse. We'll be only using the bullpens for that first day, guys. They need to keep those covered for the games they have following the camp. So when you warm up, if anybody needs to warm up during the games and stuff, you just warm up on the like what we do at the stadium here at St. Lucie. Just warm up on the sides. So for the stadium, when you guys come in, you're going to want to come down Tex Simone Drive over here. And then you're going to come in through here, and then you're going to park in this area over here. This is the VIP entrance / the clubhouse entrance where you will enter. I will be set up here the first day with a table and a sign. You check in with me. I'll give you everything you need. I got a little surprise for everybody. Hopefully it gets there in time. But I'll give it to you then. And then you know, you'll be able to, once you go in, you'll find your way around. We are using the home clubhouse. They are in the middle of, you know, once the players get out of there, they're going to take all their stuff out and they're going to put all of our stuff in. So that is a nice thing. We were originally not going to be able to use the home clubhouse, but now we can. So that's great. If my memory serves me correct, it's clubhouse. It's the trainer's room, then the clubhouse, auxiliary clubhouse, which is we'll be using both, and then the women's and coaches locker room. The main gate here, if you do have guests coming to watch the game, they will come in through the main gate. And obviously, guys, if anybody has any troubles getting in or anything, just let me know. And then I could let the staff know there up in Syracuse. Brian Popek, who used to work down here, he used to help with fantasy camp years ago. When I first started, he is actually up here now. So he kind of gets the whole idea of fantasy camp and whatnot. So that's he's going to be a big help with us. But yeah, so that's pretty much the stadium. Whatever you do, I mean, you can't see in this photo, but there's entrances over here, like your navigation. Like when I drove there first, it had me coming in over here. All those gates are locked, so just make sure you go down all the way down here on this Tex Simone Drive. For OCC, same thing. Be a little confusing. That's why I did a little map. I entered when I came to OCC. I entered from over here and just took this road. When you get over here, you're going to turn right, and then there's the parking lot. I actually gave you guys the address to this hall here, so you should have no problems following that. When I had the address for the actual university, and it sent me all the way over here to BFE. So we should be good. But right here's the stadium, and there's bathrooms, there's the locker, there are the dugouts. There's actual stands there too. So if you have guests come to this location, they can all just come up and sit right there. With the baseballs, you know, if you guys hit a foul ball, like if it comes over here, it's gone. You're never going to see it again. So if balls come out here or whatnot, try to go get them and retrieve them. With you guys being so far away, it's about a 20-minute drive from the stadium. You know, if you guys run out of balls, you're going to be SOL. So let's try not to lose any balls more than we have to. That is OCC. All right. So that's pretty much it. Anybody can unmute themselves, apparently, because some of you have been doing that. If you guys have questions, I know it was rather quick and whatnot. There's a lot of information thrown out there, but I just want to make sure everybody gets a well-educated idea of what's going to happen when you get there. Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, Doug, how many of us are coming?
All right, so there are, hang on, I'm trying to fix my thing here. Stop sharing. Okay. So there are, I had one cancel today, so there are now 49 total, and that means 47 of you are playing.
Can I request a dugout for the championship game, please?
What's that? What'd you say,
I
Chuck?
request home championship game.
I don't know. You're awfully, Mackie, what do you got to say about that?
Kirk, are you driving?
Not driving, I'm flying.
Well, make sure make sure we go with them. They won't have a coach. None of us have vehicles.
Yeah, so guys, the make sure the coaches, you guys give the coaches right, or you're not gonna have a coach at OCC. And worst case scenario too, I'll let you borrow my car, but just don't wreck it, please.
Turk, I'm good with that.
Just come again?
I said I'm good with that.
Turk, I'm good with that. I said I'm good with that.
Bobby Whalen's on the two.
There's Bobby Whalen.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug.
Yes,
So OCC is turf and the Syracuse Mets is grass. Am I
That is
correct on that?
that is correct. MBT Stadium is grass and dirt.
Okay.
So remember, on turf shoes, you can't wear cleats or spikes, plastic.
You can wear rubber cleats, no metal spikes. That's a general rule, no matter what you play
Okay.
for fantasy camp wise.
Doug, do we get to keep our locker at MBT and then bring our bag in and out at OCC? Is that the idea?
Sorry, say that again, Ned.
So do we get a locker that stays there at MBT?
Oh yeah, it's just like regular camp. You'll have a locker with your locker tag on it and everything.
Right. So then when you go to OCC, you just bring your bag in and out.
Yeah. When you go to OCC, just grab your gear, whatever you need for that game, take it with you. Then you'll come back for lunch. If you're in the morning game, you'll come back, put your stuff in the locker, and you're good. Yeah, everybody will have a set locker. Any other questions?
Yeah, the answer. Walk.
Nobody? Nobody has questions. I find that amazing. And then later on, you guys will email me questions. That's what's going to happen.
Russ, good talk.
Doug.
Yeah.
So for the pants, it's only the pinstripes?
Yeah, white pinstripes. Yep, white pinstripes.
Thank you.
If you have more than one white pinstripe, bring it if you want. I mean, it's really up to you. And then for the rookies, and one thing I was thinking of earlier today, for the guys who don't have the blue jerseys to wear if they want to wear, you can always just wear your blue top too if you want to. If your team is all veterans and they're wearing their blue jerseys, you could wear your blue the dry fit shirt if you want. It's got your name on it and everything, so you could wear that if you want. Or you can wear Syracuse. It doesn't matter.
I missed that whole thing. So our blue New York jerseys from camp, bring them as well as the Syracuse
If you
jersey.
want, it's not required. If you want. I mean, again,
Okay.
the whole idea is to play the game and have fun, guys. I mean, obviously, it's great if everybody matches, but it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
Hey, Doug, quick question on
Yeah.
Anybody that comes to the stadium to watch, can they bring in their own beverages?
Yes, yeah. Anybody can bring their own food and beverages. It's fine. Just obviously, just clean up everything. Don't leave stuff laying around. There'll be trash cans there for people to throw trash in. But yeah, you could bring in whatever you want. But that said, also the dinners, guys, is only for you guys, the guests. Please avoid having them come if they are going to be there with you the whole time. We want to keep it a nice, tight-knit group. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah. Someone say my name. Mango, any questions? No?
No, I'm good. I'm good. My question is Scott trying to look like a heterosexual Chris LaRocca with that beard?
Any other questions, guys?
Did you check the weather?
I'm not. I'm not.
The weather is good. The weather is good.
Yeah, the weather. I mean, I have not personally checked it. I talked to Brian Popek, the guy I was talking about earlier. He said it looks good so far. Obviously, that could change. He did say that like if there's weather in the forecast, like rain, it's not like Florida where it could just randomly pop up anywhere. So if there's rain in the forecast, most likely it will rain. But that's an advantage to us because we can also manipulate the schedule however we need to fit that in. So the grounds crew asked me. So apparently, I will say I've heard that this grounds crew guy, he's amazing at what he does, but he's also kind of like the guys in City Field who are very strict about the field. So they're gonna let us do whatever we want, but if it rains decently, you can expect us to get kicked off. So that's just in hopes to keep the field immaculate because it is an absolutely beautiful field. So, but we'll monitor weather. Obviously, weather I can't control. We can't control. So we'll do what we can to make sure we get what we can in if weather does become a factor. Anybody else? Bobby Whalen, you are. I gotta keep muting you because your background noise is so loud. Michael, any questions? Who's our new guys? I want our new guys to sound off here.
Oh, no, so far so good.
So far so good.
Looking forward to it.
Michael, Lavin?
Yeah, there'll be water and at the OCC field too.
Yes. I talked to the OCC guy today to make sure we'd have
There'll be
water there. He said he'd take care of it.
Yep.
Who else? Anybody else? Waji's on here. He said something earlier. What was that? Someone's asking a question, but it's very. All right. Trying to figure out who's trying to talk. Waylon again. Waylon. Your background noise.
Pay your bill.
Who?
He needs to pay his bill.
Pinky, any questions? Ready to rock and roll? Pinky, any questions?
Bobby keeps unmuting himself.
I know. Bobby, stop unmuting yourself, dude. Unless you're going to say something.
Hey, Dougie, are we going to get a list of players?
I could do a list. I plan on emailing you guys one more time. I'm going to email this PowerPoint to you guys and some other things. But I'll do the list of campers for all of you to have as well.
Doug, I have a question, Doug.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Legit question.
Okay.
Are you going to have the official scorecards there to do the player of the game deal?
You mean these bad boys?
That is correct.
I've got them. I'm gonna pack them in my suitcase and fly up there with
You
them.
get extras for screw ups?
I do not. So don't. I literally, this is all I have left.
Pressure's on.
Pressure's on. Don't screw it up. Yeah. So one thing we do, I know most of you know this, but some of the rookies don't. We have these fantasy camp beautiful scorecards here, or lineup cards. What we usually do is have the coaches give the player of the game. They sign it and then give it to you as a keepsake. So hopefully some of you guys can go home with those. Like I said, I got a couple gift items for you guys. I don't want to tell you what it is. You have to wait till you get there. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, if anybody else got any other questions? Lynn, you look so sad. You're muted. D'Lo, any more questions?
Yeah, I want to know what Pinky's thinking about. He looks so deep in training thought in his camera there.
Who
I was
knows?
going to say, there's just a
Not
lot
a
of
business to run,
feedback.
not like you guys, you know?
Mr. Vincent Gura, you got any questions? When's the last time you went to regular camp?
3 years ago.
I'll say it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of you guys that haven't been to camp in a couple of years, so I'm glad to have you back.
Hey, Doug, actually, I do have a question. On Saturday, if you don't want guests at the dinner, are they still able to come down and hang out to watch the game with us after the?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the dinner's after the games anyways.
No. I think we're going to watch the Mets game, you said, right? It sounded like we're going to.
Yeah. Just have them eat before they come.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bruce Fisher, any questions? No? Luke, questions?
I'm good. Is Mascarini playing or coaching?
He's playing.
I'm playing, Loop. I'm playing. You
All
think
right.
you can stay healthy this time?
I'm already hurt.
Shots
going in.
fired. Squirrel, you got any questions?
Squirrel's got me walking. He wants me to lose 10 pounds before Thursday.
No, it was on that text chain.
I'm proud of you.
You have an Oval Office there, Squirrel?
I'm in the Oval Office,
I
yes.
like it. Looks good.
I thought, Squirrel, I thought you were playing in the USA Olympics.
I just got back.
You look, those stinks look good.
Got a silver medal.
Hey Turk, I just realized something. You're wearing my alma mater shirt. I like it.
Squirrel, did you play your harmonica? the
Purdue,
whole way?
your shirt.
I tried.
You're muted,
You went to
Turk.
Purdue, Doug?
Yeah, I went to Purdue.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wyatt went here.
What's that?
Wyatt went there last year.
Oh, no kidding. I didn't know that. Yeah, boil her up, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked about you. I finally figured it out. Hey, Squirrel, bring the harmonica,
Doug, you
Squirrel.
got any questions? You've been hiding in the background there.
Who?
Douglas Kubovic. I see him here. YG, any questions? No. Frank, Christiana?
Sonny's got a question.
Sonny's got a question. What's
He's
Sonny?
always got a question.
No,
what you got?
I'm just
Dougie,
loading
all
up
these guys have
all
too
this
many
freaking
questions
equipment.
for you already.
I'm just trying to get everything done. Like literally, I told everybody in regular camp and your all's camp, hey, I'm going on vacation next week. Give me your questions. And I got blown up on my first day of vacation. Everybody was asking me something. So I'm just trying to get it all done and taken care of now.
Everybody should listen twice as much as they talk. They have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Let you talk, Dougie. That's what God did, right, Whalen?
All right, guys. Well, if everybody is good with questions and whatnot, we can end this so you guys can do whatever you were doing. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it goes well. I think it will. Just like always, when we're there, if you guys have any problems, questions, or anything, just holler, find me. I'll be there. And we'll see you guys there next week. It'll be fun.
Thank you, Doug Dick.